Let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that has extended the gains that we did see yesterday. Even though it did get quite a mixed handover from the Asian markets, and this is amid China keeping its benchmark lending rates unchanged. Locally, we did get good news, both from an inflation front and retail sales for October. We did have consumer inflation cooling down further to 2.8% from a 3.8% in September. But also retail sales, they're seeing an uptick of 0.9% year on year. We are seeing a sea of green on that front, with the all share there ticking up by almost 0.9%. We are seeing the financial 15 carrying the bulk of those gains, advancing almost 1.5%. The resources 10 complex there seeing a gain just shy of 1%, and the industrial 25 eking out gains of almost 2/3%. Let's take a look at what is happening in the U.S. markets. And on that front, of course, we are all waiting to comb through NVIDIA's results that are coming later on. We did also get in-company news, Target coming out with its latest earnings and posting an earnings miss there, but also cutting its full year guidance. And in geopolitics, because of the escalating geopolitical tensions between Russia and Ukraine, we did see the U.S. closing its embassy in Kyiv, which is the capital of Ukraine. A sea of red over there, as we are seeing those markets extending the losses that we saw yesterday. S&P 500 declining more than 0.75%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq carrying the bulk of those losses, slumping more than 1%. And the Dow, they're giving up more than 0.25%. Let's take a look at what is happening in the European markets, and starting off with the FTSE 100 there, a decline of more than 0.1%. CAC 40 shedding more than 0.33%, and the DAX down by almost a similar margin. Let's take a look at what is happening on the currency scene, and we start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. More weakness coming through to the rand. Of course, we saw it hovering at around 18 rand 6 cents against the dollar at this time yesterday, now at 18 rand 10, against the pound at 22 rand 92, and against the euro at 19 rand 7. Let's take a look at how the other currency pairs are doing, starting off with the euro dollar that's standing at 1.05, pound dollar at 1.26, and the yen just above 155 against the US dollar.